My grandfather was a hard-working farmer. By the time he was in his mid-60s, stiffness and soreness had dominated his life. He was unable to do many of the things that he cared about because of these limitations. When I reflect back on how he got here, it's because he lacked the framework for how to take care of his muscle and joint health. He had never had the opportunity to learn the concepts of daily body care. We all know someone with a story similar to my grandfather. In fact, that somebody may be you. However, the good news is, this does not have to be your outcome. I know this because of my experience of working with thousands of people, from world-class athletes to everyday hardworking individuals. I've seen that no matter the person, everyone can benefit and enhance their quality of life by incorporating two key concepts into their day: daily body care and the ready position. The ready position has its roots in athletics. Some examples are football, baseball, tennis, and golf. This is the strongest starting position and allows you to exert speed, power, and react to a changing environment. Athletes have always known that the starting position is one of the most important parts of any activity. In fact, legendary golfer Jack Nicklaus once said that the setup is more important than the swing itself. You may not consider yourself an athlete, but the same principles apply to you. Just think of some of your common daily tasks, such as bending, lifting, carrying, and even sitting. There's a ready position for each of these activities, and it allows you to be your strongest when you're performing these daily tasks. So let's talk about the ready position. It's actually quite simple and incorporates three basic concepts: the position of your base, trunk, and shoulders. You may not consider yourself an athlete, but these concepts apply to everyone. The first component of the ready position is a grounded base. I like to think of this as the position you would get in if someone were trying to push you over. If you're not grounded, extra muscles that are typically not required for that task are recruited, which can lead to extra stress and strain to your muscles and your joints. A grounded base can look different depending on the task. Typically, it relates to your feet about shoulder width apart with the weight evenly distributed between each foot. However, in some cases, such as if you're working overhead or reaching for something off a high shelf, you're probably going to get in a split or staggered stance with one foot in front of the other. If you're working at a lower level or trying to reach for something under a desk or on a low shelf, you're probably going to get in a kneeling stance with one knee on the ground and one foot on the ground in front. If you're sitting, your grounded base becomes your sit bones on your pelvis. The key for all these different positions is that you should feel stable. Once you've established a grounded base, the next step is establishing a stable trunk. The trunk is oftentimes referred to as the core, and the spine is housed within that core. Our spine has natural curvature to it, and it kind of acts like a spring to absorb shock. However, if we're overextended or hunched over, we lose those natural curves to our spine, and it puts all that extra stress on the joints of the spine and the muscles that support it, which oftentimes leads to extra stiffness and soreness in the lower back. It is important to maintain the stable trunk position whenever you're performing daily activities, and this applies to bending, lifting, standing, and sitting. One last thing to keep in mind when you're establishing a stable trunk position: avoid over-gripping your muscles. You want to stay relaxed but strong. This will allow you to react to the unexpected and avoid putting unneeded stress on your body. The third component of the ready position is a strong shoulder position. You know, the shoulder is incredibly complex, and I'm often amazed that it works as well as it does, as often as it does. The shoulder is comprised of 3 bones, 9 ligaments, and 17 muscles that all have to work in perfect coordination so that we can do things like reach, lift, and throw. One cue that you can use to ensure that your shoulders are in a strong position is to slightly pull your shoulder blades down and back. But when you're doing this, avoid pinching them or squeezing them together too much. Just like the trunk, we want to make sure that our muscles are relaxed, yet strong, and ready to react. If you can incorporate these 3 components of the ready position into your daily activities, you'll avoid unneeded stress to your body, reduce stiffness, and continue to move and feel your best each day. One last thing to keep in mind prior to physical activity is to perform a self-check. Make sure your body is warmed up and ready to go. And if you have restricted mobility or tightness, make sure to incorporate the components of daily body care: breathe, roll, and move. Once warmed up and ready to go, you're now ready to perform your task. Also, remember that awareness is key. You will start to see the opportunity to incorporate the ready position in many, if not most, of your daily activities.
All right, thanks everyone. Let me know if you have any questions.
Woke up this morning with the sunrise in my eyes. Just like a new day, a breath of fresh air in my life. I don't know how, don't know why, but I'll be toasting all my life. My boots and briefcase are waiting at the door. My ride sweeter to meet the one I love. I don't know how and don't know why, but I'll be toasting all my life. Oh, it's sweeter first time around. Oh, it's sweeter the time here and now. Oh, it's sweeter the first time around. Oh, it's sweeter the time here and now. I don't know how and don't know why, but I'll be toasting all my life. Not the first time in my life I've heard it. Start again. Not the first time I've heard answers I don't want. They're always showing up. I know it's one more thing go. One thing I know, this for sure. I'll just wait again. Like sunshine never.
Sorry I'm late, Mom.
Oh, that's okay. Hi, sweetie.
How's Dad doing?
It's his back again.
Again? You know, I just started this program at work and it's really helped me. Maybe it'll help him.
Well, that sounds good. I would take a look.
Yeah, I'll send you some info.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Okay.
time he was in his mid-60s, stiffness
Love
and
is
soreness
true,
dominated his life.
love is kind. Love it waits when you're out of time. It won't fail and it won't cease.
By the time he was in his mid-60s,
Love can
stiffness and
hold
soreness
all
had
the
dominated his
hope
life.
you need.
He was unable to do many of the things that he cared about because of these limitations.
No matter what I say or what I do, love will always turn to face the truth. In our highs of passing lows, it can stand with all that comes and goes. We're all caught in love, we're all brought to love, something now and then. Love is true, love is kind. Love will last till the ends of time. Love it lives and love it dies, but you always find it in our lives. We're all caught in love, we're all brought to love, something now and then. We're all caught in love, we're all brought to love, something now and then. We're all caught in love, we're all brought to love, something now and then. If we live it up, life is all on schedule, the dead's forever. I send my condolences to the side of the drive. Some say I'm living in the moment, I say motion, I ain't got no potion, but we can touch the sky. We are young.
The ready position applies to a wide range of activities. When in doubt, if you have any questions about the ready position, please don't hesitate to reach out to the Vimocity team. We're so excited to be a part of your movement lifestyle journey to help you move better, feel better, and ultimately live better.